is Paul Kinsella. Paul is joining us on the telephone this morning. Hey, Paul, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
We're good. Thanks for being with us today. Let's just kind of explain to everybody what you did before we give the results, because I have, by the way, these results did not shock me that much. They shock a lot of people, but they didn't shock me that much. You lost your wallet 100 times. That's an amazing fact. That's amazing how you happen to do that exactly 100 times. In the wallet, $2.10 and a fake $50 gift certificate in every one. And basically you were doing this test to see if people would return the wallet, right?
Right. I just wanted to see how honest people would be and in general, and then I wanted to break down the results by age, by race, and by gender to see if, for example, if women would take the wallets more than men. And I took all my results and put them on my website, wallettest.com.
Now, what made you decide to make this big social experiment? Because you're not a sociologist by trade.
No, I'm not a professional. This is sort of vigilante research, I guess you'd call it.
Did something happen that made you decide to do this, or you just...
No, just curiosity. I remember that there was a reporter named John Stossel who did a show about honesty, and he dropped wallets, but he only did 15. He did 5 in 3 different cities, and I thought, well, that's pretty weak. I mean, he's a big-time reporter. You know, surely he could have done a much more thorough job of it. And so years later, I had the opportunity. I thought, you know, that'd make for a neat website. No matter what it turned out, as long as you would report the truth, it would be interesting to people. So that's what I did.
And let's talk about the results now. Now, how many, if you didn't know this, what would you have guessed the number that would come back? I mean, now again, there's not that much cash in there, but there is a $50 gift certificate in each. What would you have guessed, Nicole, if you had to?
I would have guessed probably 60-40. 60% would have returned it.
I'd have been right up there a little higher, and actually we'd have been wrong. We'd have been low, right, Paul?
Yeah, a little low. It was actually 74 out of the 100 were returned. Only 26 were stolen.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
Now, where did you do this at?
In a medium-sized town called Belleville, Illinois.
Oh, sure, I know. That's right by, it's across from St. Louis there.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Now, any plans to expand this to other cities or anything? I mean, find out which is the most honest city?
Oh, well, this actually took a whole month to do, and it was a lot of work to do 100 of them. And you know, a lot of times I'd be sitting in my car for like an hour. You know, it's like, oh, doesn't anybody see that? Come on, it's right there. And well, so that would be an awful lot to do it in every city in the state.
You could get some help. Some people would jump in and help you out here. I think this would be an interesting experiment.
You want to volunteer?
Well, we'll give you Keith, our producer.
Yeah, we'll give you our producer.
Yeah, okay, great. We'll do that then.
We like to loan him out. Now, one of the things that I found interesting, and I'm sure you did as well, you had a fake $50 gift certificate in the wallet that they had to call, and they ended up calling you, correct? Right, to sort of redeem it. And you would just start asking people the most random and personal questions, and they were willing to answer them. Did that come as a surprise?
No, because well, you got to remember the people who called were. Well, obviously a couple sandwiches short of a picnic, and I think the greed just kept them going. One gentleman, I just wanted to see how long I could keep him physically on the phone. I did it like a game show, you know, just to see how long I could keep him there. I kept him on for 24 minutes, and you're quite right. The questions I started asking him were just ridiculous. At first, they were like, "What's your operating system? You know, have you visited our store before? You know, that kind of thing." But then they started getting like, how often do you masturbate? You know, and then those kind of questions. And the guy just kept on answering them. And then after he got to about 50 questions, then I was like, and I was surprised that anybody would have stayed for that long. I then went, okay, sir, let me put all this data in. And sir, the computer just crashed. I lost everything. We're going to have to start all over.
Oh, yeah, very
and
nice.
I kept it on for like another 8 minutes, I think. Oh, it was so much fun. So if you get the chance, go to wallettest.com, and you can listen to the whole 24 minutes if you really want to, or you could skip ahead to the ending, which is really good.
Nice. All right, hey, yeah, everybody check it. It's just a fun little site. It actually, you know, 74% of the wallets came back. That's pretty good. And then you don't feel bad for any of these other people like this guy, because he's the one who actually stole somebody's wallet.
That's right.
Yeah, so, hey, Paul, good talking to you. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, you're welcome.
Wallettest.com is the